Hey y'all, it's me, Slayed by Jordan.
I should have put you somewhere with no one could find you. Mansion out in sticks with nothing around you. Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you know a different environment. Cause you got desires. I know.
Today we are working with the lovely Eayon hair. Let's first look at the goodies that came inside my packaging.
I know.
Right now you're looking at the HG 2x6 closure, 18 inches in the texture body wave. It comes pre-plucked, and like I said, it is a 2x6 HG lace closure. They also sent us 3 bundles of their 20-inch body wave hair as well to go with the matching closure. Alright y'all, so we have these 3 bundles in this 2x6 closure. We're going to do a 2x6 closure quick weave today. Stay tuned to learn how to do it the Slayed by Jordan way. Jumping straight into it, so we're going to do our braid down first. You want to make a part all the way down the middle, and then you're going to do 2 anchor braids, and you're going to take it from your middle part, and you're going to take them both all the way around across the bottom of the nape. This is just so that you have an anchor braid.
Self-control has never been a thing. Don't think it'll help if there's a ring with a rock in it. Where I'm from, they serve the soda clean. You come from a city where there's lean with the rocks in it. How the fuck you keep so many secrets? How you going vegan but still be feeling me again? How the fuck you seen so many beaches? Tickets to them places don't come cheap, man. I see it back in church, remember who took it first, and don't you forget it. That's you with, we ain't got back on your shit. I had to tell Aries, go get it. I'm always moving too fast, the feeling don't last. I feel like you take me for granted. Probably my fault for the way that I handle it. I should have put you somewhere where no one can find you. Mansion out in sticks with nothing around you. Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you know a different environment. You got desire. I know. Cause you got desire. I know. Cause you got desire.
Now, once you complete your anchor braids, you're going to do a normal straight back braid down as if we're doing like a wig install, like a frontal wig install. This is just going to ensure that this install is very flat. When you do the normal closure braid down where you take every braid away from the middle part, it tends to get a little bulky around the ears. But when you do this method, it's flat, but you also have the anchor braid to have something to sew down to without having to sew the hair, like directly on your edges. So right now I'm taking the wrap strips and we're going to put that all over her braids. This is to protect her hair from the glue because we are doing a 2x6 closure quick weave today. And the method I use is using the wrap strips underneath the cap. I don't use the brown protective shield stuff. I don't have time for that stuff to dry. I don't like my clients to have to wet their hair to take it down. I just like for them to be able to, lift their lace piece up if they have one and then just cut all the thread all the way around and it come off in one piece without having to wet the hair or anything like that. So this is the method I use for all of my quick weave services. So I have 2 stocking caps. I have an HD cap and then I also have a regular nude stocking cap. We're going to put our HD cap on first and then we're going to put our nude stocking cap on top. We're going to use our HD cap to do our ball cap method, but I wanted to put a stocking cap on top of that because the HD cap is very, very thin. And I wanted to have something to really glue the tracks to instead of gluing them like basically straight on the paper. So I like to use the stocking cap on top of the HD cap to have the tracks have something better to glue to instead of just the paper because that HD cap is too thin. However, the HD caps are best for the ball cap method. Right now, I'm just cutting off all the excess wrap strips and we're going to go ahead and start sewing that cap down. You want to sew it all the way around, going across the back of the bottom of the nape as well. And then when you get to the top, you want to sew it in the shape of the 2x6 closure as well, because we're going to cut off that excess stocking cap and then we're going to leave our HD cap on and do the ball cap method. Now to do your ball cap, you're just gonna take some high ho hairspray and spray it in the shape of the hairline, and also keep your lace size in mind so you're not just, securing down a piece of cap to your skin that's not needed. So with a 2x6 closure, you only need literally a little bit of the ball cap to be secured down.
Hey, truck to the plane to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the.
We're going to be using our Ruby Kisses level 12, the lightest shade in the palette, and we're going to put that all over that ball cap. And don't worry about those black papers showing underneath the ball cap, where our part would be. Once you put that makeup on top, I promise you it's going to give scalp. And if I didn't tell you all in the beginning, I did bleach the knots on the HG closure off camera, and I also dyed the closure in the bundles jet black just to give it that extra After we do our ball cap method, we're going to spray spritz on top of the stocking cap. This is where all of our tracks are going to go. You can use spritz, you can use hairspray, but I find it best that the old school pump it up gold spritz is the best thing to use to secure your tracks to a stocking cap for a quick weave. It just works. It's like the best spritz for this exact thing. After we set her up under the dryer on high for about 10 minutes, now it's time to do our install finally. I just go through so much doing the protection of the foundation because I'm all about making sure the natural hair is protected and is growing underneath. It's not all about, these installs, y'all. You want to protect your natural hair and make sure it's growing and flourishing underneath. But anyway, back to what I'm doing. You want to make sure that you put that closure, the hairline of the closure, a little bit in front of the cap, and you want your client or your model to hold it down, and you're just going to slow the closure from one side to the direct middle of the back, and then you're going to go to the other side and sew it from the front to the direct middle of the back. This is just to ensure that everything is flat. You don't have any bumps and humps. Don't sew from one side to the other side. Sew from one side to the back, stop, and then go to the other side and start from the front and sew to the back. And that'll be the only thing we'll be using thread for today. Everything else we'll be using glue. I always like to sew my lace pieces down. It's just more secure to me. Although this is a quick weave and technically, you're only supposed to use glue for everything, I much rather have something that's going to be secure and last my clients, because it's also about longevity as well. You want to cut those thick tabs off the sides because you just don't need those. And now it's time to apply our lace glue. You want to apply it in the shape of the hairline. Keep in mind that you only need 2 inches. It's no need to drag all that lace glue across y'all forehead for a 2x6 closure, y'all. It's only 2 inches of lace space, and we cut some of the side tabs off, so it's not even really like a full 2 inches. So just do that. We're going to do about 3 layers today. Make sure that each layer turns clear. And once that last layer turns clear, honey, go ahead and lay that lace down. Get your client to help you hold it in place. And we're going to blow dry that lace for about 30 seconds to a minute, interchanging between warm and cool air. And we're going to use the teeth of our combs to help push that lace into the skin. Now we're going to tie that closure down with our elastic band, and now we're going to proceed to doing our quick weave process, where we're going to bond our tracks using our Salon 30 seconds Pro bonding glue, and we're just going to put that glue on the track and cut it as we go. Make sure after you finish installing each bundle that you blow dry the tracks just to make sure everything is secured to the cap. And yeah, we just about to cut and paste these tracks on the cap. And with the 2x6 closure, what I like to do when installing, I take it all the way to the top on the other side, and we're going to end that track all the way at the top on this side. This is so that your front is very full and it doesn't look thin, because the 2x6 closure is not a lot of hair in that. So you want to make sure that you're putting that fullness in the front. Bring that track all the way up to the front. And I did that for the entire install, all the way to the top. We are now done with our tracks. Spray along those tracks at the top and blow dry, and then we're gonna blow dry all the tracks as well, just to make sure they are secured to the cap. We're gonna take the elastic band off and proceed to cut off that little bit of excess lace. Now we're gonna make sure that that part is directly in the middle, and then we're gonna use our wax stick and our hot comb just to smooth everything down flat. We're gonna take some high-ho hairspray to melt that lace down, and we're gonna tie it down again with our elastic band. Then we're just gonna blow dry the hair straight off camera and add some layers. And then in the next clips, you'll see me curling this bad boy on up. To curl her hair today, we'll be using our T3 1.25 inch curling iron, and we're going for a bigger curl look, so we're going to take bigger chunks, and you're just going to pin the hair as you go. Curl everything away from the face.
Hey, feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this shit, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling and rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. And now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be, it couldn't be. I don't know what happened to them guys that said they would be. I said, see you at the top and they misunderstood me. I hold no resentment in my heart, that's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me.
Rolling 80 wheels in a safety. Riding 100. Got
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a roughneck nigga on the tongue. You just wanna semi-automatic with a drum. Ask me if I'm finished now, I just begun. I ain't giving out no nutty to no nigga just for fun. Are you dumb? Man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 niggas just.
And after you get done curling the hair, we're going to spray some Sebastian Shaper hairspray on the hair. And you want to let those curls sit in those pins for about 15 minutes before you take them down. Now we're going to take our elastic band off and we're going to take these clips out to drop our curls. We're going to define our part and then I'm going to show you how I get that really structured look in the front. So stay tuned.
I'm okay with it. It's really come to me, they'll play with it. On me, it's something that I stay with. The brothers, they ain't really nothing to play with. Steady chatting when I ran down, she ain't say my head is gon' banquet. Fuck around and get dangerous. Step like bimbo. To my Timbo. Those no one ain't playing games, no Xbox, Nintendo. Real no force, I stand on it, that's 10 toe. Pulled up with the big body with the dog tints on the window.
Make sure you cover the very front of that lace with the wrap strip. And we're going to use our rat tail comb, lay it in the part. And we're going to spray our Salon Graphics High Beam Black number 20 hairspray right in that part. That's going to give you a very defined, sharp part. And we're also going to go in and add some powder in that part just to give it a more realistic look. And we're going to seal that off with some hairspray.
Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get a pack and keep it over. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't 4PF, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket, not promotion. Shout out switching sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the
To get that little lift in the front, you're going to take your hot comb and you're just going to push it upwards towards the sky. And then you're going to take your no-bend hair clips just to position the hair into place exactly the way you want it to fall. I'm going to go in and cut a little bit more out of the bangs and use some hair clips to, position the hair into place before I hairspray it. That way, once we take the clips off, everything is perfectly in place the way we want it. And y'all, this hair came out so bomb. Just keep watching. Now you see after we take those clips out how everything is very polished. That is the exact look we were going for today. And honey, we about to take this cape off so you can see this final look, y'all. She is so beautiful. Let's get into that final look.
working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts.
Once again, I want to thank Eayon Hair for sending me these bomb closure and bundles. Make sure you check the description box below for more information on how to purchase your own. I love you all so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.